Okie dokie, so we're going to come into standing tonight. We're going to start standing because then there's only one way to go. So we're going to start by just taking a little movement, and that can be any movement as usual. Just start to feel into the body, notice where those aches and pains are, notice how your shoulders feel, spine, wherever you tend to hold your stress. Just start to bring your attention inward and let go of your day. And then when you're ready, we're going to bring the feet nice and close together into Sthit Pratanasana, standing prayer. So we can pick up the toes, pick up the heels, really plant ourselves firmly into the mat. Nice tall spine, bring the hands to prayer, but just relax the elbows. Take a big breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. We'll do that again. And release. Final time when you're ready. And release. Now you can allow your eyes to softly close. I'll just keep an eye on the room, so I'll keep mine open, but allow your eyes to close. Start to breathe in and out of your nose if you're able to. Relax your shoulders a little more. And really draw your attention now into how you're feeling physically. So how do the limbs feel, the muscles and the joints? How does the belly and each vertebrae of the spine feel? Notice the warmth of the hands as they press together. Notice how the neck and the head feel. And then draw your attention to your mind and start to slow down those thoughts a little. Imagine as you breathe out, releasing those thoughts, quietening down your mind. With every exhalation, releasing a little more, forgetting the day, forgetting the week. And then gently bring your attention to your breath. Notice if you need to deepen the breath a touch, if it's feeling a little shallow. Notice if you're breathing into your chest or deep down into the belly. And we'll begin with a simple equal breath this evening. So when you're ready, exhale and then inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, and in. 4, 3, 2, 1, and out. 4, 3, 2, 1, and in. 4, 3, 2, 1, and out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Return to a normal breath. You can blink your eyes open when you're ready. Relax your hands, move your feet a little bit. And then we're going to take them about hip width apart and stand nice and tall. Maybe take a few rolls of the shoulders, sending them back and down away from your ears. Then when you're ready, take a big breath in, bring your hands into prayer and really stretch towards the ceiling. Exhale down, bring the hands behind the back and just lightly pull open the shoulders, not too deeply, we're just waking the body up. We're going to inhale, come back up, really stretch your spine and exhale to gently come back. We'll do one more, inhale when you're ready and slowly exhale and pull and relax, take a little move. And then we're going to take a wider foot. Make sure the feet are roughly in line. And we'll do our side bending. So we'll wet the side of the body, wet the spine, but remember just to keep the legs and hips where they are. So as we move, it's just the upper body that's moving. We're not popping those hips. So when you're ready, let's inhale, raise up your right arm, stretch tall. Exhale over to your left and hold the breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to inhale to come back up and exhale down. We're going to inhale, raise your left arm and stretch. Exhale to come over and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and exhale to release. Let's keep that going. Inhale and over and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and release. Coming up. Exhale. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and release. We're going to do one more on either side. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Release. Last one now. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then coming up and release. And breathe. Take a little movement if you want to. And then we're going to bring the feet hip width apart and we're going to do the twisting of the spine. Same thing here with the legs. The legs and hips don't move, it's just the upper body. So stand tall. Inhale, bring the arms to shoulder height. On your exhale, let's move the upper body and the spine to your right and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to exhale back and inhale to the other side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Let's keep that going. Inhale. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. We'll do one more on either side. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Take a little move. And then we're going to bring back our wide leg again. Keep the heels in line. And turn the toes out on the right foot. Inhale to cartwheel the arms up and over to shoulder height. Look then at the fingers on the right hand. Take another breath in when you're ready. And as you breathe out, we're going to bend the right knee over the right foot into warrior 2. So just check your knee hasn't folded in, it's over the foot, breathing normally here. Check your back arm is high, your back foot is pressing into the mat, so you're working strong like a warrior. On your inhale, let's drop down the left hand, raise at the right, look at the palm. Exhale to bring the right elbow down, send the left arm all the way up, or you can send it over for a side body stretch. Inhale, come back to warrior 2. Then we're going to straighten the front leg, take a breath in, and on the exhale, let's go down into Trikonasana, looking up at your left hand, keep breathing. Inhale when you're ready, back to shoulder height. Exhale the arms down. You can turn the toes in, but keep the legs where they are and just maybe take a breath, maybe some moves. And then it's over the other side to balance ourselves out. So let's turn the toes of the left foot out now. Big breath in. Bring the hands to shoulder height. Look at the fingers on the left hand. Big breath in. And exhale, warrior 2. Breathing normally here. Checking your positioning again on this side. As you inhale, drop the right hand down, raise up the left. Exhale, bring that front elbow down, send up the arm or bring it all the way over the body. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Straighten that front leg, take a big breath in. And exhale to Trikonasana. Keep looking up at that hand. Breath is normal. Inhale. Exhale. Turn those toes in. Keep the wide leg. Take a little breath. And then the toes of both feet are just turning out slightly. We're going to do our strong goddess. So as we inhale, we stretch the hands up. We reach tall, stretching that spine. And then we exhale, hands to cactus, arms and the knees go over the feet, so don't let them rock in. Just check your position as we hold here. Then we inhale to stretch and lengthen. Exhale and hold. Let's inhale up. Exhale and hold. Last time, inhale up. This time as we exhale, we're going to soften the knees and we're going to do a little forward fold, letting everything go, let everything flop down towards the floor. Head below the heart, release anything that's on your mind, anything that's stressing you out, just let it all go. And then as you inhale, gently unfold so we don't get a head rush, all the way up to standing, rolling the shoulders back and down, turning those toes in. And then we're going to heel toe back to hip width apart, take a little move here. So, just keeping where you are, feet hip width apart, we're going to breathe in, reach tall. Exhale, you can come into your forward fold. You can have a soften of the knees if you need to. Inhale, come to your halfway lift. And exhale back to your forward fold. And just breathe here, let everything go in this little ragdoll position, releasing your day. And then we're going to slowly bring the hands to the mat and we're going to step back into our down dog. So check your positioning, head is low, arms and legs are nice and straight. Breathing normally, pedaling the feet if you wish. If those muscles in the legs feel a bit tight and you want to just warm them up, or you can just stay in a static pose, that's fine too. When you're ready, you can inhale, you can raise the right leg and just tease the left heel down a bit further. Bend the right knee and then step that foot up to the hand, lowering down your left knee in our low lunge. We're going to inhale, come all the way up. Exhale back down. On the inhale, let's raise up the right hand, twist to look up at the hand. And then as you exhale, we're going to bring the hand down on the inside of your right foot. Breathing normally, we're just going to scoot the foot over a little bit, get our body a bit more straight. And as you breathe out again, we're going to come down into our lizard. So we're bending the arms, trying to come towards our forearms, but don't worry if you don't come anywhere close, that's fine. It's a hip opener, it's a strong hip opener. If it feels too much, raise up a little bit, ease out. There shouldn't be pain, but a little bit of discomfort as we really open up those hips. Isn't too uncommon, but breathe into it. And then gently, when you're ready, lift up on the arms, walk the foot slowly back to the centre of your mat, framing your foot with your hand. Tuck your left toes under, take a big breath in, and come back to down dog, normal breaths. When you're ready, this time raise up the left leg, bring the right heel down a touch, bend the left knee, and then step that foot up to the left hand, lowering down your right knee, exhaling when you're ready. And then on the inhale, scoot your arms up, stretch that back. Exhale gently down. As you inhale, raise your left hand, twist to look up. Exhale, again bring your hand to the inside of your left foot, shifting it over a little bit, moving your body so it's nice and straight on the mat. And then when you're ready, we're going to lower down into our lizard, wherever that is, whatever you look like, just breathe into that hip opener and notice if one side feels a little tighter than the other. And then very gently start to ease upon the hands again. Walk that foot to the centre. Start to tuck your right toes under. Take a big breath in. Let's step up to down dog. And maybe tease the heels down a touch now. Don't force anything. Just see if there's any give there. Normal breaths. And then we're going to widen the feet. We're going to bring the weight over the hands into a high plank. You can lower the knees if you need to. And then we're going to slowly come down onto our bellies for our cobra. So just getting into position with my sofa. Rest your forehead, bring your hands under your shoulders. If you're doing mini cobra, keep the feet together. If you're doing the full cobra, they can be a little bit apart, no more than hip width. Exhale. On the inhale, either lift your chin and chest in mini cobra, or you can lift up, straightening the arms, and for more compression on the spine, you can drop the head back. Hold, looking up to the space between the eyebrows, and as you exhale, keep the elbows close, come all the way down and rest. Normal breaths. We're going to do 2 more in a moment to work that lower spine, work your belly. So exhale, tuck your tummy in. When you're ready, let's inhale to lift and hold. And exhale gently down and breathe. You're doing really well, just 1 more to go. Get your feet into position, breathe out, and then for the final time, when you're ready, lift and hold. Maybe hold a moment longer, but do listen to the body. And we're going to go down nice and gently. Take a breath. And then very slowly, we're going to ease ourselves up. We're going to bring our big toes together, knees nice and wide, sit the bottom back, send the arms up, lower your heart, bring your forehead to rest. Let's stretch the spine, stretch the shoulders, open up those hips and just allow your eyes to close a little bit. Easing the spine out in the opposite direction after those back bends. Back bends are good for self-esteem, good for willpower. Help to energize our brain as well. And then we're going to walk the hands a little bit in, but just enough to take our right arm, thread it underneath the left, bring the right side of your head down. And you can either keep the left hand stretching up the mat, or it can come behind you, tucking the fingers into your right thigh. So do whatever feels good here as we ease out any tension and stress in that right shoulder. Breathing normally. You can close your eyes if you want to. Whatever feels good. And then slowly bring your left hand up to the top of the mat if you've moved it. Unthread your right, send that long, bring your forehead down, take a breath. Then you can walk the hands in, just enough this time to thread the left arm under the right, bring the left side of your face down, and either stretch the right arm up or bring it around again, tucking the fingers this time into your left thigh. Allow your eyes to close and breathe. And then very gently, let's bring that right hand back up the mat. Unthread your left. Let's go for 1 more stretch. Forehead rests. Take a breath. And then very slowly, let's walk the hands in. Bring the knees central. Come up into your tabletop. And we're going to move into our pigeon pose. So we're going to bring the right knee up to the right hand, and we're going to bring the right foot in front of your left knee, so you might need to move that back a touch. And then let the left leg slide back further, raising up on the arms into our swan. And then as you exhale, you can either come down onto your forearms and lower the head, or you can stretch your arms out long, resting your forehead all the way down. Nice deep breaths here as we stretch out the thigh and the glute. And then inhaling, we're going to start to walk the hands in. until we feel comfortable to slide the right leg back. Come into tabletop, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Take a little breath here, noticing how your right side feels compared to your left. And then bring your left knee up to your left hand, left foot in front of your right knee. Slide the right leg back, lifting the head and chest into our swan. When you're ready, we're going to exhale down. Again, either forearms or arms out long, rest your forehead. Breathe here. Lovely big stretch of those larger muscles. And then gently we're going to inhale, walking the hands back in. Slide the left leg back, come into your tabletop. Take a little breath here. And then we're going to move to sit on our bottoms nice and gently, coming into Vajrasana, bringing the hands around the feet if you can. Let the knees flop towards the floor, or you can make a diamond shape with your legs if this isn't available to you, but we're sitting tall wherever we are, breathing deeply into our pelvis. You can butterfly the knees if that feels good for you, but you don't have to. Do whatever your body requires tonight. And then we'll do a little release before we start going down on the mat. So we will send out our right leg, keeping the left foot in at the groin. And then we'll turn our attention towards that right foot, softening the knee a touch. Inhale, stretch up, reach up to stretch your spine. And then as you exhale, we're going to fold down towards your right knee. So don't grab the leg, just let the hands rest lightly. Close your eyes and let go of the head, the neck, the shoulders, and breathe. Closing down the eyes or softening your gaze. Feeling like you're getting a tiny bit closer to the knee with every breath. Letting a little bit more go. Anything that doesn't serve you, just release it here. And then as you inhale, slide the hands up the leg and gently switch the legs over when you're ready. Turning your attention when you're ready to the left foot this time, again softening the knee a touch if it has a tendency to lock. We're going to inhale, stretch your back once again, and then exhale to very lightly fold, let go of the head, the neck, the shoulders. Close down your eyes, breathe. And inhale, slide the hands up the leg. We're going to send both legs out long. You can give them a little move if you want to. And then we're going to slowly come down onto our backs with the knees bent, hands by the sides, feet on the floor. We'll start by coming up into our bridge or shoulder stand. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale, raise up the bottom and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. We're going to inhale, come up again and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Final time, inhale up and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release and breathe. And then when you're ready, we're going to bring the arms out at shoulder height for Supta Vikrasana. So when you're ready, we'll take a breath in. And then exhale, knees to the right, head to your left, and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, knees to the left, head to your right, and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back. Let's keep that going. Exhale over. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Let's do one more on either side. Exhale. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to come back. And then just send everything out long. Let the legs go out long. Bring the hands by the sides. When you're ready to breathe in, let's bring the right knee into the chest, Pavamuktasana. Hold the breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale to release. Inhale when you're ready, left knee in and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale to release. When you breathe in this time, bring both knees in, tight squeeze, hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we won't let the legs go completely, but we'll make it more of a cuddle. And if you want to, you can rock on your mat if that feels nice on your spine. You could even get your shoulders involved a little bit to work the upper back and shoulders. Do whatever feels good at this point. And then nice and slowly, when you're ready, we're going to move into Shavasana. So you can either bring your feet wide, let the knees knock together, or you can send the feet out long, let the feet flop to the sides. So get yourself nice and comfy. And when you're ready, you can close your eyes. So you can shuffle your hips down and touch, let the spine melt into your mat so it's not arched. Bring the arms a little bit away from the body so the shoulders sink down. And just check you're not screwing your eyes shut, they're only gently closed. Softening the jaw. Relaxing the shoulders a little bit more. Breathe in and out through the nose. Each of the toes on your feet are now relaxed. The tops of your feet and the soles of your feet are relaxed. The heels and the ankles are relaxed. The lower legs, the knees and the upper legs are relaxed. Each of your legs are completely relaxed. Your hips and your pelvis are relaxed into your mat. And your spine is relaxed, vertebrae by vertebrae. Your stomach is relaxed. Your ribs are relaxed. Your chest and your collarbones are relaxed. The whole of your abdomen is now relaxed. Each of your fingers are relaxed. The palms of your hands and the tops of your hands are relaxed. The wrists and the lower arms are relaxed. The elbows and the upper arms are relaxed. Both of your arms are completely relaxed. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your neck and your jaw are relaxed. Your eyes and nose are relaxed. And all of the muscles in your face are relaxed. Your forehead is relaxed. And the crown of your head is relaxed. So your whole body is relaxed into your mat. For the next few minutes, let those thoughts go and enjoy your Shavasana. Now, as always, you can stay where you are and relax. But if you do wish to return, you can move on to your side. And you can take some big, deep breaths. And then when you're ready, gently begin to move yourself up into a seated position. You can sit nice and tall, bring your hands to prayer at the heart. Take a big breath in when you're ready. As you breathe out, bring your chin to your chest. Gently blink your eyes open. And then when you're ready, you can return. Namaste.